Arthur Blank, the owner of the Atlanta Falcons, calls you up and wants to know exactly what you think of Rex Ryan, and should the Atlanta Falcons hire Rex Ryan in lieu of the fact that they're also building a new stadium down there and selling PSLs and all that other stuff. What do you tell Arthur Blank?
Well, Arthur Blank, Rex is going to engage and he's going to excite the fan base, because he's going to bring a bravado and a confidence. And the great thing about Rex is he believes in you more than you believe in you sometimes. So he instills confidence in players that may be afraid to pull the trigger. He's going to put you in position to be successful in practice and find out what you do well and put you in that position. So now you're going to play at a tempo that you've never played with, because now you start to believe. And belief is a powerful thing, because when you believe that you can play and you can perform, I look at guys like James Heddybo, who really developed under Rex, and Rex found a way to get him on the football field. Wasn't a complete safety, and sometimes he's a liability in coverage, but Rex found out what he did well. Look at Drew Coleman, led the team in sacks one year. Really wasn't playing underneath Eric Mangini. And what he can do is he can handle that. Listen, the last time that defensive system had a quarterback, it was with Steve McNair, and we had 61 sacks. He can create defense. Right. He can create pressure. He has enough parts, and also Rex can bring people with him. He can bring David Harris with him. He can bring Antonio Cromartie over with him. He can bring a guy like Kendrick Ellis over there.
So he'll bring them at the end of their careers like he did with you. Right. You weren't at the end of your career. You were right in the middle.
Right, and that's where David is right now.
But he brought you, he brought Douglas, and he brought the safety.
Jim Leonard.
Jim Leonard. And
to teach, to be coaches at every level. And you watch Mike Pettin does the same thing. He goes and gets people that's been in the system at every level to teach the defense to be a coach on the football field. And he already has the White Lowry. He can bring Cromartie opposite of Trufant. And that team can make a seamless transition to the 3-4 easy. He has Tyson Jackson. He can become he can become Mike DeVito. Right. And they just have to find a
so you would say to him, first of all, now there's also this notion out there that Buffalo is looking at him. Now, Buffalo has a great defensive line, right?
It's the same thing, though.
But here is the same thing as there.
It's the same thing.
You would say, go to Atlanta, and if he went to Atlanta, would you say that Atlanta next year becomes the odds-on favorite to win that division and make it to the playoffs?
Not even close. They're a threat to win the Super Bowl next year.
Every single Jet fan.
Threat. I'm telling you.